See what we got here. Get the show rolling. So, mic audio looks good. Game audio looks good. Let's bring up the YouTube preview here. That was quick. That's awesome. And we are good. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Sunday. And Sunday on this channel means it is time for the Super Serial Sunday Serial Stream. Tonight, I'm going to be chowing down on some Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks, I had completely forgotten existed until I was at the store looking around for different cereals to have for the Sunday cereal stream here. And I was like, oh, that's right, Apple Jacks. So, got me my cup of Apple Jack here. I have not had any yet, so. Well, that's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. It's like if they took the orange and the green Fruit Loops out of the Fruit Loop box and just put the fruit, like those two colors, in and made it its own thing. That's Apple Jacks. Not bad. Not my favorite of the bunch so far, but not bad. But I'll take that. I'm going to be chowing down on the rest of my bowl of cup, I guess, of Applejack here. Do cordially invite you guys on your end of the YouTubes. Pour yourself a bowl of cereal. Throw some nummy snacks in the microwave. Pour yourself a nummy drink. Whatever it is that you wind up enjoying. But we're just going to be hanging out and just chilling here for the next couple and a half, 3 hours or so. Tonight is the inaugural new format for the live stream. Going to be going for 2.5, 3 hours instead of the typical hour and a half, 2. And tonight we're going to be doing some Variant 6. Now I did finish the initial completion of Variant 6, and I did 100% of Chapter 1. Then I got distracted with Act 7 stuff, then I got distracted with the arena stuff, got distracted with the holidays, so I'd very much like to go back in and finish that up. Or at least put another dent in it, get some of those rank up materials, right? Before I get too far along with that, though, I want to take a minute and say big howdy and big welcome to the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. Can't go into a lot of details just yet, but this week is going to be an eventful week, so be sure to ring that notification bell. Stay on top of the videos as they drop because there's going to be some stuff to go over this week, guys. From the top here over in chat, I want to say a big howdy to a Man Falcon, getting the envious first post there. Cheers, Falcon. Slag coming in and saying second. Awesome. Cheers, Slag. Black Knight, yo, Rob, have you been? And Samuel saying, yo, what's up, Rob? Well, howdy to the both of you. I'm doing very well. Kind of hard to believe that Sunday is already here and it's Sunday evening, for me, at least. It's kind of like, yeah, the weekend's just about ready to start, but no, it's not. But I hope you guys are doing well as well. And the legendary Half popping in and saying, hey, Rob, what's up, Half? How you doing, bud? And Peepee saying, what's good, serial KO'ers? So dumb I can't say that on YouTube. Roberto, what's good? Saying hello. How's everybody doing? Roberto, I am awesome. Much better now. Much better now. Looking forward to rolling with the festivities tonight. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Half says I prefer cereal first, then milk, which is an excellent segue to also the question of the evening pertaining to the cereal stream over here on my left. For you guys, do you pour the cereal first and then the milk? Or milk first and then cereal on top of that? Let me know over in the chat box or in the comment section if you're watching this after the fact. Everyone does it differently, apparently. I always thought it, for me personally, I always thought it was cereal first, then milk, but evidently not. So, with all that said and with that in mind, let's jump into the Electro chapter here. Now again, I have completely forgotten just about everything for this quest here. I know it's villain themed, but off the top of my head, I do not know which chapter pertains to which class of which villain. So, just to start, just gonna throw up a couple of random options here, and then we'll start checking out some of the paths, some of the nodes, seeing what you have to expect here. So, nice thing too about the variants that I really appreciate is that it's only like 3, 4 paths, 5 sometimes. They don't like bombard you with like, hey, this is chapter 3, enjoy the 10 paths in each section. Nonsense like they used to do. Kind of helps keep the show on the road. Appreciate that. Lager's Bodyguard popping in. What's good, bud? Happy Sunday. Good to see you. If you pour milk first, I'll high five you with a chair. That's funny. That's funny. I don't know, man. Apparently it's a thing. Apparently it's a thing. So what do we got here? I think this is just the universal villain nonsense, right? So this just looks like a big ol', like it's like straight out of, well, I guess this came first. Straight out of Act 7, right? Effectively. You just bring Magneto and heavy cheese. Or is this like the vanilla path and everything else is a little bit spicier? I think that's what it is. Yeah, so this whole thing is just a Magneto chapter. Or at least that Magneto path. I'll take that. I'll certainly take that. BB said, or Samuel says, milk first is weird. Why would anyone pour milk first? Which came first, chicken or the egg? Always cereal first. Some cereal has a splashback. But I like to pour in one corner, leave my crunchy top layer. It's very important. It is. It is. There is an art to it. There is certainly an art to it. So let's do this. And then since I am running damage masteries, let's throw this in the mix as well. So this should be a pretty, unless I'm completely missing something, and that is entirely likely, should be a pretty straightforward chapter here. Also, one of the reasons that I wanted to do variant 6 tonight instead of the usual Sunday arena is because I still have a heck of a lot of 30% boosts that are going to be expiring here in the next week. So I want to make sure to get on those and use them before they all expire. So I'm throwing that on along with the damage masteries. Samuel says, Rob, it took my 6-star Elsa to rank 2 after much thought. My options were Elsa, Killmonger, Mole Man, and Falcon. Only Korg is awakened. Well, I definitely think that Elsa far and away was the best choice. Falcon probably would have been second if he was awakened. But yeah, no, Elsa's really a solid choice. Big congrats on that rank up. Big congrats. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. Black Knight saying, what did you think of Book 2, Chapter 1? I didn't think it was that bad. I enjoyed it. There were some paths that were a lot more annoying than others, but I enjoyed it. Quick recap, I did wind up doing or attempting a Legends run. I do not think I got the Legends title. But it'd be nice if I did. That having been said, next time when Chapter 2 comes out, I'm going to be doing a significant bit more research, and then and then going from there. I think that'll help out a lot more. Heal block. Oh, man. Alright. I see. So maybe Magneto is not a good choice here. The heal block. It was Rhino. Rhino was the cheese for this, right? That's right. Alright, so then on second thought, I should back out, bring Rhino with. Cheers, all. For some reason, that reminded me of Peter Griffin drowning in his soup. There you go. Alright, so take two. Let's cheat this a different way. Oh. Cord is in the mail, guys. New cord is in the mail. Where is he at? There he is. Freaking Rhino. Hey, Lefty popping in saying, yo, what's good, Lefty? Happy Sunday, bud. How's everything going with you, my friend? I have a new concept for cookbooks. Currently, they list the prep and cooking time only. I want the cleanup time, too. Thanks. Seriously. It's almost like they pretend like the meal stops with, like, the plating. It does not. It does not. You might have a delicious, wonderful meal in front of you, but you may also wind up destroying your kitchen in preparation of it. And unless, you know, whoever... you are preparing the meal for, is on top of all the cleaning and stuff too. It's not going to do you a lot of good if it's, just sitting there waiting for you to wrap up your meal. This is the cheese. Yep. Much easier than the Magneto one. I had to sell 3 30% boosts today along with 12 60% revives and health pots. Dude, rip. It's so dumb that there's such a low threshold for items in this game, especially for some of the bigger stuff. Some of the bigger pots, bigger boosts and whatnot. It's just like, stop it. Stop it. No one likes that. No one enjoys that. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is the same thing, just parry, parry. Wait till he gets to about like 6, 7, 8 heals, and then go to town. There we go. Just hang out, let him get some more heals. Get another one going. That should do it. Oh yeah, that's... What a delightful cheese. I love variants. I love variants so much. I full on anticipate this to continue to get more difficult later on, but just stuff like this is just so much fun. You could cheese this so easily with like a 1-star, 2-star, 2-star Rhino. Hey, People's Champ stopping in, saying, finally, the champ has come back to my stream. What's good, PC? Happy Sunday, bud. Welcome to the Super Cereal Sunday Cereal stream. Got some Apple Jacks here. Hope you guys are enjoying whatever snack munchy beverage it is that you are enjoying. Because it's Sunday night, guys. It's Sunday night or Monday morning. One of those two. It's the beginning and the end of the week, depending on how you look at it. What better way to usher in the new week than just, you know, enjoying some nums? And just cheesing the heck out of variant 6. Magneto works, just remove the synergy champ that heal blocks. Yeah. I will certainly do that. Would do that if it just does not wind up going well right now. I think between Rhino and then just putting in just a little bit extra work to make Magneto work, should be okay. Order forbid. Oh, it's just a permanent heal. Alright, so it's not as cheesy as first path. That's okay. I can still make this work. I got it. Remember when we didn't have a threshold at it? Over 800 pots. Yep. Oh yeah, that carried me through, let's see, when did that expire? Because it helped carry me through either it was the original push through Realm. No, it was Easy Path for Labyrinth. That's when I wound up finally blowing out the rest of my stash. It was for Labyrinth, for Easy Path. Because for the longest time too, I just, exactly like that, I just had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pots and revives in Overflow. And it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. Back in the good old days. Yes, I have no shame in just heavy spamming this guy. It's not interesting to watch, but it's silly. And man, I messed that up. Still worked. Still worked. Roberto asks, which one to do first, Act 7 or Variant 6? Variant 6. Variant 6 is significantly more fun and significantly easier than Act 7. Act 7 is very straightforward relative to Act 6. So with a bit of, well, that was a great way to start, with a bit of planning, Act 7 is, it's a push, but it's very doable at the same time. Like you can knock out the entire first chapter in a day. Again, with a bit of planning, you can knock it out in like anywhere between 5 and 10 hours. Now, if Blade would kindly throw the special, that would be... I don't think this is gonna work. I think it really does need to be the fuel block. Man, yeah. Alright, well. Tried this out. This does not work. You really do need that max. Stupid blade holding onto that thing. And then stupid me for charging into it, too. Fun times, fun times. Let's see see if I can overpower the heals though. Get in there. You just need to play ball. Thank you. I'd really rather not revive my Magneto. I mean, I'm probably going to need to. I don't really want to Rhino the rest of this path. I gotta double check if I can Rhino the path. I think I can. Still triggering the unstoppable. But that works. That works. Strategery, guys. It's strategery. People says if you have the cheeses for variant 6, it might be better, but do initial clear for the rank 5 gem. Yeah, definitely agree with that. Half is looking for somebody to trade GGCs. So if you are still in the market for GGCs, then hit up Half. So the idea here is to play keep away so as to not take a lot of cold snap damage. Because the chip damage from the special 2 is going to be unpleasant. But that works. Hey, and Tristan stopping in. What's good, bud? Good to see you. Welcome to the Serial Stream. How's everything going? Saying what's up? How's the run going? I just starting in. Just starting in. I did a dumb thing and lost Magneto a couple fights ago, so that's fun. But looking to still pull the whole thing together with Rhino MVP. Unfortunately, this path does not have a stacking regen, so I can still attack normally and still cash in on the Spectre. And add a wee bit of damage of my own. I do say a wee bit because it's still Rhino. It's still Rhino. And then we'll see how Electro goes. That could be interesting. How are you doing? How's your Sunday going? How's the weekend been, actually, too? Samuel says, is Variant 6 fun because it's easier? It's fun because it's cheesier. That's the best way to look at it. It's fun because it's cheesier. And also it takes champions that are really not great, like Rhino and Red Skull, and they are just the MVPs. So it's nice because you can actually like dust off some of your bench memes and actually have them put in some work for you, which is always nice. I don't think this is going to end up going well for me. Slow going in that. Like, I'm healing, which is nice because that prevents the Electro nonsense. Oh, that was so lucky that did not clip me on the second hit. Look at that, guys. Look at that. A massive 1100 damage on the special 2. He's supposed to get arc overload, isn't he? Or am I stealing his arc overload? I don't think so. But he hasn't triggered it. I kind of need that. Otherwise, this is a very long fight. You know what they need to do for Rhino is to just give him like a fifth or a quarter of Dragon Man's like corner cheese. Actually, he gets no power. Does he get no power? Did I mislook at that? No, he's gonna get power. Because if he got even like a quarter of Dragon Man's corner cheese ability, Rhino would be a lot more fun to play. I mean, that stems heavily from the fact that I just really enjoy playing Dragon Man. But a lot of that comes from just easily probably the best, most enjoyable corner cheese in the game. Especially after you throw that first special 3, it's just, oh, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. Well, that certainly isn't the stealthiest takedown, but took him down regardless. I'll take it. I'll take it. Samuel says, I'm done with GGCs. Ah, yeah, you and me both. You and me both. I'm done for this year. Cheers, all. See what else we got here on the other 2 paths. Is it really just the same thing? Like nothing different, it's literally just the same thing. And thorns. What am I gonna want to do for thorns? Actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because these guys don't heal. Actually, it doesn't even matter. Just because they don't heal is every time I... Okay, so basically it's the Rhino cheese again. I just constantly heal by dashing. Alright. What a straightforward chapter. Streetjoy's stopping in saying, hey Rob, what's good, Streetjoy? Happy Sunday, bud. How's everything going with you? Hope the new year is off to a great start. And same goes for Tom Higgins. Saying howdy, Rob, and chat, and Happy New Year to you. You as well, bud. You as well. Happy 2021, all. Happy 2021. Slag says, a guy who was supposed to trade never returned my gift today. Circumstances, I guess. I'm going to find another GGC trade for a tier 2A or 5-star shards. Hey, best of luck. Best of luck. Now's the time to do it because I think it ends tomorrow, doesn't it? AC, what's good, dude? Good morning to you, bud. Good morning. And yes, it is the Super Cereal Sunday Cereal stream. I am chowing down on some Apple Jacks. First time I've had Apple Jacks since I was a kid. Probably not knocking Apple Jacks. It's not my personal preference. Oh man, this is gonna be unpleasant, isn't it? That's some solid thorns damage. Actually, I wonder if he... wonder if concussion prevents the regen. Probably, right? So I just need to make sure I need to not get him or push him to a special 2. Just constantly heal up, basically. Who else could I use for this? Or is this just gonna be a slow fight? Could just be a slow fight. Come on, dude. So the thorns is energy damage, or is prevented with not energy damage, with non-contact hits. But there are too many champions that still have contact hits where I wouldn't be able to heal from. You have to think on that. Alright, Samuel, take care, bud. Always a pleasure, and we'll catch you next time. Maybe if I brought white mags for, or no, well, doesn't really do anything for thorns though. Sinister is on metal, right? He just has a Colossus looking body. Because not that I'm not having a good time, it's just painfully slow. It probably would be better just to razzle dazzle with Magneto, I think. Because I would still trigger Unstoppable with the heavy charge. Crap. But then I get the prowess up. To be able to do a big razzle dazzle special. And avoid the thorns. And Superman stopping in and saying, "Sup, Rob? It's good, Superman. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the serial stream. Welcome to the 10-minute fight with Sinister here." So what's new, everybody? As you get to the final 30% of this guy's health. Like, it's a nice little heal. It's just slow. Come on, dude. Come on. Let's dance. That's really special. Special me. Special. Please. Please and thank you. I'm all healed now. I can actually play now. I just need you to throw your special, dude. Because your special 2 concussion is most likely going to prevent my regen from triggering, and that's not going to be good for anybody. Out of here. This is when I get antsy and impatient. And of course it's Sinister, and he heals up every time I crit. There we go. That was about a 10-minute fight. Amazing. Amazing. Constopping and saying, hello, sir. It's good, bud. And J-Rock, that's what he said? Question mark? Perchance? Tom says, cheers, presume you're on the new variant. What path are you on? I am, yes, and I am on Chapter 2, Section 1, going whatever path this way is. Sure, you'll be getting KO'd and Thorns do only mediums. Alright. Let's try that a little bit. With Magneto, I'm assuming, right? Because that's the projectile. Maybe. Maybe not. Or just heavy spam. Build up to that big razzly dazzly damage. Which would be nice if I had any points in deep wounds. I mean, this works. This works. I apologize, it's probably not the most fun approach for you guys out there on the YouTubes. But, you know, it seems to be doing its thing. 35 prowess, good lord. Looks like a painful fight. Yeah, and you get to do it twice. Heck yeah. Alright, now to just hang out here and let the big red numbers do the work for me. Much better. Much better. Let's just keep doing more of that, shall we? Use Magneto for this path. Omega is good. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Magneto parry heavy straight into special 3. Yeah, it worked out amazing. Sorry, just getting caught up on chat here. I like chat. You guys are awesome. Shazam says, I respect the commitment, Rob. That was a little painful. Yes. Yes. But I was like, you know what? I already started. I'm going to see this thing through. Not the easiest, but... But we got there, guys. We got there. This one's gonna be a little bit different, just because the big Razzle Dazzle Special 3 is not gonna work on the immune champ here. So I'm probably just gonna Special 2 my way to the KO. Special. 3-7, that's amazing. Oh. Come on. There we go. How much is that? How much is that? I mean, obviously it's a one-hit wonder. But you guys are a few seconds, a good number of seconds behind in from where I'm at. Here we go. Just catching up. 120 odd some thousand? That's crazy. Who knew Rhino could even crit? See, PP, that was my thing. That was my thing. I did not... Well, I figured that Rhino could crit. Everybody can crit. It just was not great. Oh, great, and this is just the cheese path. It's so silly. I love it. Thank you, Kabam. Please, more of this. More of this. Getting a new iPhone here soon and hoping that I can have my account saved. Well, Anthony, good luck. Good luck. I'm assuming that means they have not gotten any luck or anywhere with support. And I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully. Because we got the new event starting up here in sometime this week. Is it this week? I mean, it's the 3rd of the month already, so I'm assuming it has to start soon. There we go. Yep, we'll just take that 146,000. Thank you. After exploring Act 7 today, says Trish Time, today I opened Mystic Tier 5 CC and then pulled another Mystic. Now, my Black Widow Claire is rank 3, but it took opening 36 Tier 4 CC to get 2 Mystic. Isn't that crazy? The game knows. The game absolutely 100% knows what you need and goes out of its way to make sure you don't get it. That was the same way with me for mutants when I was trying to rank up my Professor X. It's like, I only needed 1. I just needed 1 and I'd be good to go and I could rank my guy up. And it was about like 20 odd some before I finally got the 1 I needed. Had a bunch of stuff in overflow, because of course. And now it's like, hey, I got to rank up my Professor X, but either now I just let all that Tier 4 CC expire, or other champs suddenly have a lot higher pecking order than previously I'd like. It's not like you... ManFalcon says, it's not like you are using mags in the Abyss. No. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm still getting used to mags. Mags is a recent rank up. Because he had been sitting at rank... Well, that's a great start. Rank 4 for a while. Right, tenacity. Stupid. I hate teleporting. I hate teleporting so freaking much. Come on, dude. This is not going to go well. Mags, 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 mags. Thanks, Trisha. Appreciate it. Oh, I could have had that. I should probably pay closer attention. Need Vision Arcus counter to complete this. Why not Rhino? Rhino. The Tier 4 CC frags, especially useful for getting Tier 4 CC I was looking for, I found. There you go. Went solo with Cosmic CGR with my 2-star mags. Nice. 400k damage. That's insane. That's insane. I love Space Ghost. Rodrank stopping in and saying, "Hey Rob, what's good, Rodrank? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well." So unfortunately, with my Magneto KO'd, that means it's gonna be another slow Electro fight. I should bring my second Magneto, even though he's like a rank 1 6-star. At least that way I have 2 Magnetos. Magneti. That one, whichever. Anthony says, because my top 4 champs are 4-star APOC, Hulkbuster, Longshot, and Doom. Solid. Don't have Rhino, only has a 2-star. Well, I was going to say, wouldn't it be something to look forward to hopefully pulling a Rhino out of a crystal? Be one of the rare times when you could. Come on, my dude. Oh, I know what it is. It's... You gotta back off? Yeah, there we go. That's what it is. That's a really crummy heal on him, though. Alright, I got that figured out. It's like the shifting unstoppable buff that they have every now and again. But it's like shifting heals. I got it. Well, that might speed things up just marginally. But that's such a little itty bitty baby heal. But honestly, the other thing for this, though, too, is that I really, whatever it takes to not have to spend, spend pots, that would be nice. Still healing up from the Act 7 run. And I would prefer not to. Prefer not to. So, if having to go slow here with Rhino is the way to do it instead of reviving mags, then by golly, I'm gonna do it. Or just bring a second mags, you know. That works too. Was he not proccing or triggering his heals last time? Because I distinctly remember him not getting heals. So either like I ability accuracy reduced it away into nothingness, or it just failed to proc or something. I don't know. I don't know. That worked though. That worked. Rodring says, "Hey Rob, what? How is the idea to take down the 611 Saberman with no retreat with Domino and the Mr. Fantastic synergy?" You'd probably be better suited, honestly. Let's see, I forget. Is no retreat, is that degen damage or is that bleed damage? I think it's degen, isn't it? So for that, almost you would be better. You could do it with Domino. You could do it with Domino. You would be relying very heavily on her ability fail to prevent Saberman's heals from triggering. So, I mean, it might work, but you might almost be better suited for, like, if you have one of the visions, to just like heal and power lock him in a corner. Because really that's the thing that to keep in mind more so, I think, than no retreat is power and heal control, right? So like a void could work if you, or Cap Beardo to get whatchamacallit, get a bunch of debuffs on the opponent or on Saberman so he doesn't heal. And then go from there. But then again, it's also a good bit of it, and that is fair warning, or fair disclaimer, I should say. I'm not the biggest Domino fan, so that take that advice with a grain of salt. Were you talking variant 6? Yes, Truce Time, yes. It is possible to do this path with a 2-star Rhino. The easy path. The one I had gotten done already. You can use a 2-star Rhino, which is really nice. Which is really, really nice. Yeah, Warlock works too. Alright, so let's try this again. Freaking sinister. Hype, Archangel. Yep. Anybody who really can also reduce ability accuracy, a la Archangel, works. Would be very useful. See what this does. Get this prowess back up. That's cute. That's adequate. Not great, but that works. Only reason I didn't want to do the big special 3 is that it would, if he pushed over to the special 1, he could just throw those debuffs back on me, and that's game. I don't really want to push him to special 2 because I'm pretty sure, I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure that the concussion would prevent the heals from triggering. Much easier than Rhino. Much easier than Rhino. Seaton did have a video on that, yeah. Whether Seaton was the first one to discover it or just because that was the most visible, I'm not sure. Either which way, solid strat. If they had more champ-specific cheese nodes, then it does make some champs feel more useful. Oh yeah. Like, look at Sentinel in one of the previous variants, right? Sentinel was completely OP for that. Sentinel's a good champ, but it isn't often where, like, Sentinel is, like, the go-to robot for quests. But he sure was there. Now, what do you guys think? Should I just save up for the big Razzle Dazzle Special 3, or just keep Special 2ing him with, like, 30 prowess? Come on, my dude. Because, you know, that 157,000 Special 2 was pretty nice. Well, that wasn't 157,000. That didn't crit, that's what that was. It's only cool if it crits. Here's looking at you, Storm Pyramid X. Which is why I always like to say that Storm Pyramid X gets her big damage from her Special 3 instead of her Special 2. Because the Special 3 is reliable big damage every single time. Whereas Special 2, it's varies. Come on, 11,000, really? That's embarrassing. Domino and Elsa must have beef. I would assume so. Some behind-the-scenes friendly banter. Cheers, all. Hey, Bryant stopping in. What's good, bud? Hope you are doing well. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Serial Stream. How's it going? Alright, let's try this again. Vision fight, take 2. But this is the last path in this chapter, and then actually get to do a little bit of different gameplay instead of just constant Magneto heavy cheese. I mean, it works. Don't get me wrong, it works. Which is very one note. Special me, please. 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 So for you guys out there in baiting out specials, like for the vision fight right here, for that example right there, what would your strategy be to bait out a special, right? So my strategy is to like let him run in and then dash back at the last second, right? But downside of that is if they get wise, dash in, they whiff, then they dash back again, and it's just they do that again and again and again and again, and it's very monotonous and it's very boring, and it's not very useful. Not very useful at all. However, if I let them dash in at me and then either block, let them hit into my block, or I parry them, then after they recover from the parry, then they dash back again anyway, and still don't throw their heavy. Or their special, I should say. Cheers. And I only say that because just so much of content is just determined by the AI playing ball or not. That's always just interesting to see about finding out about new strategies to bait out specials. Now, obviously, if you got someone that can taunt, you know, your Sparky, your Spider-Hams, a number of others, yeah, you're gonna be having a lot better time because hey, you've got a mechanic built in to encourage bots to play ball and make life a lot easier on you. But for everybody else, for the other 95% of the game, it's not quite that way. Beautiful. Billy says, other than this sky, what's up, crew? Happiest of New Year's. And Billy, a very happy New Year to you too, bud. Always a pleasure. Thank you for stopping in. How is January going for you here? 3 days deep. Jacob very wisely replies, the moon is up, Billy. The planets, stars. Well, I'll give you the moon, but the planets and stars, that's starting to get all about a bit relative, isn't it? Sorry. Tom says, Rob, I have completed Chapter 1 of Variant 6 here. Who's the best champs for the rest? Well, right now in Chapter 2, Magneto and Rhino are super solid. Rhino for the easy path, like literally you can just run at the opponent and they just KO themselves. Uh-oh. Magneto here is doing wonders for the rest of it. Just heavy spamming into specials. And I'm not going to lie off the top of my head. I've only done a path for the rest of Variant 6, and off the top of my head, I don't remember. Quite positive there's a good number of ghost cheeses later on. I'm sure if you've got a Venom, Venom's going to come in handy. Omega. It's like the who's who of the villain pool. So Magneto, Ghost, Venom, Omega, really. Gonna be having a good time. Makes life so much easier when it actually crits. Well, technically there is no up and down in space. The move in and dash back I find works mostly with vision. Moving in where like the AI takes control and moves you forward, or like dashing in. Sounds like Time Tone's having a bad time with the GGCs. Sorry, bud. Catch the rest of the message here in just a sec. I'll make sure I don't accidentally like KO myself. Again, I've never done that before. Certainly not. For everybody tuning in, I want to say a big howdy, big welcome, big happy Sunday for the serial stream. Hope you all are enjoying whatever munchies you got poured and laid out for yourself here. Uh-oh. Namer is another one I would normally be a bit more cavalier. Well, actually, I should be cavalier. I got 2 Magnetos. What am I talking about? Never mind. That was dumb. I should have thrown a special 3. And then never mind the consequences if he reflects that back at me. Because if nothing else, I got 2 Magnetos, and who cares? Silly. Wait, what? What? He was dashing at me, I'm assuming. But I just must have... Yeah, he was. Well, you know how I was just saying I got 2 Magnetos, and I can be a bit more cavalier about it? Well, there we go. Silly Namor. Alright, dude. Fun times. Fun times. Anyway. Out of one of the free GGCs, I got 10,000 6-star shards. I figure, nice, that'll make up for this 6-star World War II. And got Moon Knight instead. Big sigh. Big sigh. Moon Knight's solid for synergies. He's got that going for him, at least. Appreciate the pun, though, Jacob. Hey, what's good, Diane? How's it going? Happy Sunday. I let him do a special, and then it won't hit him until his analysis activates. He does a special again, then I continue to hit him. Rinse and repeat. Hello, by the way. Hello, hello. I beat specials by backing them into the corner and then hitting their block once, then back away. They usually throw it. Interesting strat. Got a Venom and Omega Red at rank 4 and rank 5 as 5 stars. Nice. Yeah, you should be having a real good time here then. Nice thing about this is that you can clear this whole thing with rank 3s. Rank 4s obviously make your life a little bit easier, but you could clear it with rank 3s and 4s. Alright. So my goal here is to get through Arcus with Rhino, try and get through Star-Lord with Rhino. Just because Star-Lord is one of the 3 tech champions in the game that isn't metal. So Magneto wouldn't have the best of times. I mean, he'd still have a really good time, don't get me wrong, he'd have a really good time. But I would like to at least attempt an Electro boss with Magneto once. And then that's this chapter in the bag. Tom says, we'll rank up next 5-star red mags to rank 4 and give Rhino my 2 to 3 science gem. I think he's worth it. I also think Rhino is worth the 3 to 4, 20, 14, 15, 16, 17 gem now. Provided you've already got, like, everybody else ranked up. He's not a bad option otherwise. But it's nice not having to worry about thorns anymore. Not that it was particularly hard, it's just annoying. Especially the... Also, pro tip, guys, do not attempt Sinister fight with Rhino. It is possible, it is doable, it is plausible, it is not fun. It will be bad times. You will rue that decision for the 10.5 minutes it takes you to do that fight. Sometimes when he just gets a massive power boost, a little more attack will evade nearly all hits. There you go. Can Falcon work against 612 Ultron? Yes, provided the Red Wing bonus is up. I think, because then that way, what am I doing? It'll prevent the shock. The only thing I need to look at is, and that I'm not sure off the top of my head, is that Falcon's Red Wing lock-on has a 100% ability accuracy reduction, meaning if Ultron or anybody else has above 100% ability accuracy, it still has a pretty solid chance to trigger. And that's what I'm not sure about. So you would reduce the shock, yes, probably the heals, but I'm forgetting off the top of my head one of the core tenets of Ultron, that Ultron boss's kit, off the top of my head. I'm also conflating him too with the Kang boss for, was it Variant? whatever it was, variant 4, variant 5. Where, like, if you don't have a shock damage on him or something, he heals. Which I don't think is 99% sure it's not the case. Come on, dude. That was a significant amount of damage right there. Alright, well, Rhino's got me this far. Alright, so let's try this again. Dex back. Plus, will I get cruelty on every hit, right, because of the chance to evade? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, he should. Because Ultron is nice like that. Pretty sure it's Lultron. No. Regular Ultron evades as well. Rarely. Lultron has like guaranteed evade. Regular Ultron, I think, periodically, randomly does. So, yes, if he prevents... crap. Alright, well, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. There we go. That works. Degen and all, that works. Well, cheers, fellas. Good to have you here all the same. All the same. Good to have you. But there you go. That is that chapter in the bag, which means I am officially well over the halfway part for being done with Variant 6, which is very nice. There's only 3 paths here. Alright, I'll take 3 paths. That's nice. Every time a buff is nullified, I get indefinite precision. Cool. When struck, defender has a chance to proc fury, which is also very nice. So this is like a doom path, basically, right? Wait, that was new. It's malevolence. Oh. And then what do you do? Oh crap, I've got resonate turned off. Alright, so this basically, yeah, friggin' doom path the entire way. Nice. I will take it. Alright, so let's go clean this up, shall we? Then for Doom, I want Reed. Where's Reed at? Let's double doom it. Let's double doom it. Why not? Because that mojo is going to be fun. Billy says, I can't believe Wasp is being recast. That is news to me. What happened to Evangeline Lilly? I mean, they're doing a lot of the recasting for Ant-Man because they also recast the daughter randomly. Not a fan of that, personally. I mean, the actor that they got to replace the original actress is good. I've seen her in... I enjoyed her performance in other shows. I just think it's a bit unceremonious. Alright, come on. Get your fart cloud down, thank you. Crap. Why'd I go for the heavy? Man. That's so much damage. Yep, alright, well, let's not do this. Let's not do this. 'Tis a silly thing. 'Tis a silly thing. Take two. That's a real shame. I really enjoy Evangeline Lilly. Which is something I never really thought I would say unironically. Just because the first time I had seen her in anything was in Lost, right? And I love the show. Fantastic script. And I enjoyed the premise of the character. However, just because the show went on for like a season and a half too long, by the end of it, I disliked the character. But, you know, then I started seeing it in other stuff, making guest spots here and there, and all that's wonderful. And then Ant-Man and Wasp, yes, fantastic. Alright, so let's try this a little bit different this time. Why? Son of a mother. Hit me. Hit me. Stupid. God dang it. Because he's got his stupid freaking fart cloud out, so he gets just incrementally more power than I do. Frustrating. Heard they may be recasting Captain Marvel. Is this true? Nothing is confirmed. That is just a rumor at the moment. Hey, Pop stopping in. What's good, Pop? How's it going, bud? Always a pleasure. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the cereal stream. Cheers. Void was great for the mojo. Yes, he is a solid go-to option. And if nothing else, do that next time. But as soon as I get my special 3 up, it's basically just game over. And that's what I'm trying to get to. We'll do it this way. And that'll work just as well. Because now I got my aura up. Well, I just can't win. I just can't freaking win. That's just bad gameplay. That is just bad gameplay. I think this is why they're doing Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, and to push her for New Avengers. That could be fun. That could be fun. But I do know that Brie Larson is a hot button topic. I do think that, though, for Captain Marvel, why it didn't work for me just so much. Like, I get that for most of the movie, she's supposed to be playing a deadpan, right? Because, like, supposed to control your emotions and all that, and that's why she's deadpan for most of the movie. However, when she finally realizes, like, or learns about herself, like, hey, that's emotions isn't a bad thing. Like, that's never really conveyed anywhere. It's really not in the performance. So, like, that aspect didn't quite land for me. And mostly just what they did to Nick Fury. Like, I don't know if that was just Sam Jackson just getting bored with the character and wanting to do something different, or if that was like a conscious decision on the writer's part. But turning Sam Jackson and then his eye patch origin story into just a joke, it's not in line with the character they had built already. And that's where I took issue with it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So it only took 4 tries to get through with Mojo Jojo. All of those, of course, because, you know, playing poorly. But, you know, here we are, moving along. Trying to not bait out specials this time, because I want that power. I want that power. Have any of you guys seen the reboot of Powerpuff Girls, the late 2010s version? Because there was a reboot. There is the reboot. I have not seen it. I did not hear great things about it from some of my animation friends, though. And that's a shame. Because it's just one of those classic late 90s, early 2000s cartoons. From the heyday of Cartoon Network. Frankly, I'd rather they make a Rogue movie than she steals Sparkle's powers and just write her off and move on. I mean, that really would be the best way to do it. Like, you could still have a Sparkle's powered character and have it make sense in the universe they already have built, while also ushering in a new character and a new storyline. I think that could work. But all that stuff. Spicy hot Cheeto. Is he good? Yes. Too long didn't read version. Yes, he's good. Nope, I'll never watch any reboots to my childhood. Look what they did to my poor Scooby-Doo. They've rebooted Scooby-Doo so many friggin' times. Like, honestly, they've rebooted it so many times, I'm not even sure which reboot you're talking about. There have been that many. Samurai Jack coming back for the last season, though, was pretty good. It wasn't a reboot, though, but still coming back out of nowhere. And frankly, the only reboot off the top of my head I can think of that's actually really good was Charlie Brown, and that Charlie Brown movie from a few years back, where it's still CG, but it's a much more faithful recreation of 2D illustration animation, just in 3 dimensions. I'll give them credit there. Solid. Do you think we will get Dracula in game when we get Morbius? Possibly? Possibly? I mean, the thing is, we gotta get Morbius first. Just because he was in, whatchamacallit, in the poll, in the contest, doesn't mean that he's gonna be directly translated into game. Hopefully. Dexter's Lab was my favorite as a kid. Yeah, same. Classic Dexter's Lab before the animation change. Johnny Bravo as well. And the older I get, the greater and greater appreciation I have for Ed, Edd n Eddy. Like, I always appreciated it when I was younger, just for it just being delightfully stupid. But like, now that I'm older and just appreciate it a little bit more, good lord. Oh, I guess he did touch me. It's just more fun. It's so much more fun. King's gonna be in Ant-Man 3? Yes. Yeah, they're slowly starting to introduce Fantastic Four into everything. Pro tip, pay attention so as to not get clipped by a specialty. Because I think the Dexter's Lab animation reboot was, well, it was still with the original voice actress, I think, right? Before she passed away. So, cheers, all. What was the Ghostbusters reboot called? Because they also had the cartoon called The Real Ghostbusters. It wasn't called like New Ghostbusters or something, was it? Stupid Spider-Man chips. Oh yeah, we'll fix the evasion bit where they evade and counterattack in an inhumanly quick amount of time because, you know, they're robots and they can. And then just never do. Thanks, guys. Newest reboot, the characters didn't even sound remotely the same, and the animation made it look like a vacuum. And sucked. Yeah. That's a shame. Eric stopping in and saying, "What up, bro?" What's good, Eric? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Serial Stream. And yes, chowing down on some Apple Jacks for the first time since I was a wee little fella. They're not bad. They're not bad. They probably will not be making another appearance on the Serial Stream for a while, but they're not bad. Just not enjoying them as much as I used to. will one of these days figure out how to adequately dex that special. Heal. Now you are stun immune. I give you just enough energy where the special 3 here should push you close enough to a special 2 where I shouldn't have to worry about an unblockable special 1. Just not have a good time. Yeah. Alright, my dude, now if you would kindly throw that big special 2 that I can just easily enough dex out of the way. No power for you. Instant. That works. See, a lot of people always like to talk about Rolf from Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Rolf was a fantastic character. Fantastic character. I was like Jimmy too. Like poor Jimmy was like always like acted and looked and acted like someone had just like kicked him. Poor dude. Getting pushed around by Sarah. Wait, when did I get the after? Okay. When did I get that first aftershock on me? This is probably gonna get me. No, barely did. Oh man, this is so close. This is not good. Dang. What? Freaking Quake, man. Oh, actually, I did not. I should have planned this better. I should have planned this better. That torch is gonna be awful. That torch is gonna be awful. Uh-oh. Well, so much for itemless tonight. Half, you don't have to send a JC. You don't have to. I'd appreciate it. I'd be thankful if you did, but please don't feel like you have to. How do you feel about Sam Raimi finally making Spider-Man 4 after the whole live-action Spider-Verse? I think we will eventually see Madam Web. I think it could be fun. I think it could be fun. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that it's going to wind up being fun. Just because such high praise for Spider-Man 1 and 2. And I'm assuming I'm going to give him a pass that the studio was just trying to cram all of the different nonsense down his throat for Spider-Man 3, which is why it got to be such a bloated mess and failed. So if he's able to get, like, you know, carte blanche to kind of do what he wants the way he wants, I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. But, I mean, if he's coming back for a Spider-Man 4, then that means that Tobey's character survives, presumably. Alright, this is going to be unpleasant. Can Magic's Limbo get nullified, or can it only be prevented? It can be prevented. It cannot be nullified. It's not an active buff. It's passive. So I guess there's no heals. That's fun. I mean, I guess I kind of have to go for it, right? Because Doom is going to get absolutely melted. So the more health I can take off a torch to just make Doom's life easier, I suppose I got to go for it, right? Man, I should really pay closer attention to the fights that are going to be on my path. Bree's just getting absolutely rinsed. That degen, man. That degen. Come on. Thank you. Just getting a few more hits. Alright, so Doom has a very realistic chance of doing this now. Excellent. Slag says, whoever said Evangeline is going to be replaced is mistaken. Oh, thank goodness. That's good. That's good. Helen Mirren for Madam Web. Maybe. Come on, dude. Fight me. Thank you. That was so close. So close. Oh, well, thanks, Half. Much appreciated. Half Falcon can prevent it with lock-on, and Gladiator Hulk can passive regen about 80%. Yeah, well, yes, and the Archangel, if he's got a couple of the neurotoxins, can prevent it. Anybody that can reduce ability accuracy can prevent it. But you can't nullify it once it's on you. Am I missing something here as to why this would be a hard fight? It's just an aggressive Drax. Do I not get the heals anymore because Nick is KO'd? That's a shame. Come on, dude. Eric says use 5-star gold pool. It would have taken a little bit extra damage, but I don't think gold pool would have survived long enough to get the KO. Thank goodness. That worked. I will take that. I don't think Madam Web would come to MCoC. Maybe if nothing else, like a Jessica Jones background kind of character. Well, thank you very much, bud. Have one back at you. Guys, am I streaming today? Yes, I am. All right, let's go pop that open. Let's go pop that open. And pop. Hey, that's not bad. Thank you. Thank you muchly. I have used items. Got that, and that, and that, and that. Anything over here? Hero use. I have used heroes too. Let that rot for a bit in my overflow. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. Moving along. I think the Apple Jacks recipe changed 5 or 6 years ago. Not as appley or frosted as I remember. I think so. Because they laid heavy into the flavoring, I remember. Madam Web is the protector of the Spider-Verse. If they don't introduce her, I will not watch. Wandered in the movies for almost 20 years. She might show up in the animated Spider-Verse. Possibly, right? Because those guys are laying a lot heavier into Spider-Verse proper so far. Now, what do you guys think? Once they do the new Spider-Man movie, do you think that the MCU will have its own version of Miles, or the only Miles in the MCU is the Into the Spider-Verse version? Yes, I know this isn't an ideal matchup. But don't keep the show on the road. Keep it for like 20 seconds. Stanley Watcher's cameo in Guardians. Yeah. Boink, boink, yoink. Hey, you got it, Af. You got it. Eric, in no way, she's a Spider-Man mentor because she's in charge of keeping all the dimensions Spider-Man is in safe. Yeah. Like, she would be more on the level of Red Skull in Endgame, as sort of like takes no sides, just strictly business. This is my job. This is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it. As opposed to like the Ancient One, where she's like supposed to be watching the multiverse, but she's kind of biased, like that. Billy says she's my favorite Marvel character of all time. Oh, there you go. There you go. I mean, you never know. You never know. You know who I'm hoping they add at some point is Mecha Aunt May. Or Spider-May. I mean, they've got enough stupid characters in this game anyway. Why not have Spider-May join, right? Either her in a mech suit or the version where she was bitten by actually, is that Spider-May's origin, that she was bitten by a radioactive spider? Or is it because she got the transfusion and that's how she became Spider-May? It would only work though if it's like the old grandma version of Aunt May, not like the young Marissa Tomei version of May. Because like it only works if she's if she's old. Sad says, do you want to trade GGCs? No, I'm sorry. I'm not in the market anymore for GGCs. Well, I was lucky. I'm not in the market anymore. I am tapped out for gifting this season. But if somebody in chat wants to trade a GGC for those energy refills, you guys can sort that through. Billy, did you read the Spider-Verse comics? Or the Stasinski comics from the 2000s introducing Morlun? Sorry, bud. I can't. I need those units. Clown. Fight me. Actually, this is probably gonna be bad. It's an active stun. J. Jonah Jameson robot would be cool too. Yes, yes it would. Especially if they call him JJJ. Not just like the robot that he bought for the sole purpose of destroying Spider-Man. Be a bit of a mouthful. There's a version Spider-Man that turned into a spider-human hybrid and became all creepy. I forgot the name though. A man-spider. Yeah. It started off with Spider-Man 6 arms, right? But then he continued to mutate and turned into like basically Man-Bat, but the Spider-Man version. Either which way, but GGCs or not, I'm not able to do any more trades. Holding on to them units. But again, if somebody else in chat wants to trade for refills or an equivalent, whatever it winds up working out as, again, you guys sort it out. Black Knight says, there's nothing worse than getting a bunch of Tier 4B and Tier 4 CCs. Out of the GGCs, yeah. It's not the most exciting opening. That's the problem. It's not the most exciting opening. However, I myself, I gotta say, I'm really excited to get the Tier 4 basic, just because I need so freaking much of them. So freaking much of them. Because you need them for everybody. You need them for rank 4 and 5 stars. You need them for 6-star rank 1, 2, and 3. And you need a lot for everybody. So, yeah, again, it's not exciting, but at least it goes to use. It's not like it's a 4-star Nexus or something. You think Spider-Man Noir should be skill if he was in game? I think that could be fun. I mean, like, what I would really like to see though is like a greater diversification of spider classes, just because they don't have a Mystic Spider-Man or a Mutant Spider-Man yet. But so long as he's good, so long as he does something interesting, I'm down for that. Also, who you know who'd be fun would be Paper Bag Man. Speaking of Spider-Verse characters, Paper Bag Man would be delightfully silly. That would be the duo, Paper Bag Man and Spider-Man. Because why not? I mean, we could have like Sentry, who actually lives up to his name and his reputation, or we could have Paper Bag Man and Spider-Man. I know it's a tough choice. To be able to trade means I must log into the game, and I have no plans on doing that. So sick of the trash 6 stars. Yeah, rip. Beautiful. Well, that is 100% Chapter 2 right there. Very cool. Finally duped my 7-star Agent Carter. Her dupe ability is waiting on the dance. That's funny. That's very funny. Don't say that, man. 7 stars are going to be around the corner before we know it. Alright, Half. Appreciate it, bud. Not bad. Not bad. Cheers. I want the British punk rock Spider-Man with the mohawk. I forgot that one. Oh, Spider-Punk. Forgot that guy even exists. But yes, wouldn't that be something? 1,000 Spiders is a villain, and it's literally 1,000 spiders that could go host to host. I remember that, right? They assume the identity of Peter Parker, of Spider-Man. I have no idea what this chapter is. Kabam should make it so we can trade in trash tier champs for another shot at a better one. Yeah, I'd be game for that. An option to re-roll would be cool. All right, so this one's back to 4 paths. All right. So this is just vulnerability. What does Daredevil do? Biohazard? Okay. Omega, probably. With a backup because Magneto. What does this one do? Biohazard, of course. All right, let's see what I can do here. Let's see what I can do here. Or Silk. So it could be fun. What's up, Shauna? I'm on 554 now. Best of luck. With the the exchange rate would be awful. 10 champs traded for 1 random, probably. 1 random, and that doesn't even guarantee you the same rarity that you traded in for. That sounds like something that would be a very real plausibility. Alright, so let's see what villains I got here. Because it's... Actually, Ghost would work, wouldn't it? And I really am looking forward to ranking up my I-Bomb. Really looking forward to ranking up I-Bomb. But that is not today, unfortunately. That is not today. So let's do that. I forget if the Magneto was not biohazard, I don't think. Really looking forward to frickin' I-Bomb. Yeah, that'll probably work. That'll work. Daddy Kyong stopping in, saying this may not be big for many, but I just pulled a 6-star Storm X. Yes. Dude, that's big for me. I love Storm Pyramid X. That is amazing. Good on you, dude. Good on you. She is my second favorite champ to play. Big congrats, bud. Are you gonna take her up to rank 2 or rank 3 later on? Or how about Spider-Woman, except they would have to put sensor signs over most of her. Yeah. People's been watching Taters use I-Bomb. He is a beast. Yeah, actually, I have too. He's been a lot of fun. And he was a lot of fun to play on the... okay, so I did get a chance to play I-Bomb ranked up on the CCP beta server, which is really the only time I got to play him, just to test him out. And yeah, he's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. But he really does need a lot of SIGs on him. Let's see. So Notator's ranked up his 6-star Unawakened, which is really cool. But fun champ, especially when you got a bunch of his whatchamacallits, toxic auras up. You know what I should have done is just thrown in Hood into the mix here as well for this path. Let's see how this goes. Void, this could be unpleasant. Very passive Void. That works. That works. I'll take it. Daddy Kong says, when I get APOC, it's yes. Rank 2 for now. Nice. Storm X is so cool to use. Yes. Especially when you actually get to like take her out for a spin and open up and see how much damage she can do with her special 3. It's insane. It's positively, delightfully insane. Psychroptics stopping in. Sorry, bud. Part of the raid, the Kingslayer raid. What's good, bud? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. Hope you're doing well this fine day. And cheers to the raiders. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Pleasure seeing you. Pleasure having you. I am just finishing up variant 6 here. Probably not going to be finishing up, but doing a solid chunk of variant 6 at least. Just with the goal of getting that all good and done and in the books. Doink. Kingslayer also stopping in. How's it going, bud? Thank you very much for the raid. Good to see you. And Stubham, also part of the Kingslayer raid. What is good, everybody? When Rob asked you if you would rank Storm X up, that's what PB is talking about. Ah, yeah, there you go. What's up, Sarge? Welcome, 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 everybody. Yeah, a Storm Pyramid X's damage output is absolutely insane. Like, it's really cool seeing Professor X with a mutant power boost. Just cheese special 2 after special 2 after special 2. No doubt, really cool. Storm X is the same way, though, with their special 3. Like, good lord. Really hope, like, she's really one of the reasons I want there to be a practice dummy so badly in game. Special me, dude. Thank you. Stupid falter. Throw this up before I get another falter on me. And Billy, thank you very much for the shout out there. Yes, every bit helps. Every bit helps immensely. There's that in the bag. Cheers, everybody. And network issues. Brilliant. %. I would love to do a showcase. Love to do a showcase. Or a Storm X Appreciation Week, even. That's probably going to be a little bit farther out, I think. Top of my list for Storm X is do a damage output at a rank 3. That would be quite silly, I think. Eric says it's weird how Ebony Maw is the strongest of the Black Order, but in this game it's Corvus, and Ebony Maw is pure trash. Yes, for 90% of all content. If you get an Ebony Maw, though, and like deep into an incursions push, though, good lord, you're going to be having such a bad time. The degen will one-shot you. No matter how much health you have, it will one-shot you. Which is really cool if you could get that sort of degen damage yourself when you play him, and not with like 900% attack boost like incursions gives him. Like if you could just like build up to having massive degen damage through either skilled gameplay or, you know, whatever it is, that'd be pretty cool. Come on, dude. Thank you. Let's get this on, lock that in place. Get a little bit of the heals. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. What's my biggest damage with Storm X? The biggest that I've been able to record is at least 395,000. But again, it could very well, very easily do more. It's just that there aren't tanky enough opponents in the game without stupid damage caps attached to them. You know? So that was off of And honestly, for Storm X, the best fight to test her out against is Realm of Legends Wolverine. Just because he can tank a big hit and then heal up again, and then he can launch another big hit. Whereas everybody else is like, all right, well, by the time you're finally ramped up, like, they're basically KO'd already anyway. So, like, right as you're starting to get into the sweet spot, the fun spot. What the dickens happened there? The sweet fun spot for damage and rotation, they're already done. You know, they're already done. That's why Wolverine's great. But even still, because that's how I know, because his health pool is 395,000. And I threw a single special 3 and that one-shot him. So it's at least that much. We'll see. It's absolutely crazy though. And that's not just like a one-shot, hey, you can do this once a fight. No, it's like, this is what she does when she's ramped up. You throw a special 3. If you got a mutant power boost on, you can throw another special 3. You will do another 395 odd some thousand. And you will have a good time. Such a delightfully OP character. And utility based too, which is wonderful. Having both the shock and cold snap immunity at your fingertips whenever you need it. Super useful. Super useful. Like we all know, Sentry is the best character in the game. Oh, hands down. Easily. Easily, right? Remember having a 4-star Storm X and always used, sorry, I'll finish that in just a sec. Gotta pay attention for Miss Evade here. Case in point. It's not good. That works though. Sorry. Remember having a 4-star Storm X, and I always took her to rank 4 and used her special 2 all the time. When I first started the game. Yeah. Well, the special 2 is nice because when that connects, that's just big yellow numbers for days. You throw a couple synergies her way to make those big yellow numbers more consistent, and yeah, you're having a good time. Pairing her up with Longshot and Rogue is great because that boosts her ability accuracy to get those crits in the first place. Plus, then you got a Longshot on your squad. Oh, crap. What serial would Storm X be featured on? Smacks. Because she'd be smacking around the opponent left and right. This one is not going to go well for me. Case in point. Sad thing is that Sentry is kind of rank 3 worthy just because of its prestige. It's one of the highest prestige science champs. Plus, if you were going to take somebody up to rank 3, you would want to get them at Sig 200, and Sentry kind of has to be Sig 200 to be good. That's the crummy thing about it. Come on, dude. Tanky fella, isn't he? Cataclysm, what is up, buddy? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Serial Stream. Hope you are doing well. Good to see ya. Thank you very much for the raid, too, bud. I am just going down the list of my champs here. Probably gonna get taken out by Biohazard, but oh, that's right. Stupid. Sabertooth isn't the villain. It's a merc. Lame. Didn't someone rank 3 as Sentry early on? Probably. Bet they're regretting that now. Slag says, hashtag Cataclysm wants serial raid. Hashtag yes, I'm on 2 streams at once. Hashtag welcome also, cheers, I guess, on the raid? Question mark? It is the Super Serial Sunday Serial Stream. I am playing Variant 6. Going for as much completion or exploration as possible. Just to get everything all good and wrapped up. This is going to be bad. But she is still amongst the alive people. So let's go ahead and sacrifice. Well, how about that? How about that, Wasp? I shall take it. All that left is the Lucky Charms, and we ate all the marshmallows already. Aw, but the marshmallows are the best part. Love Apple Jacks, but they don't taste nothing like apples. No, that's like candied apples, basically. No, what have we got here? Basically lather, rinse, repeat for this one. Keep burning that energy, guys. Keep burning that energy. Tom says just did 125,000 crit with Storm Special 3. Very cool. Very cool. It's a good start. Peep says, if you like cereal, smash that like button. Yes. It directly correlates. Hit the like button of cereal approval. And good things will happen. That's right. Rising Sun. I should be cautious with that one. Because I take... oh, I know what I need to do. This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. I need a hood for this one. Oh no, I need to do heavy attacks. That's what got rid of it. Awesome, forget that. No hood down. I get it. But that's this path, I think, right? Rising Sun. Is there anybody I can not stun? Or and Sassy is going to be fun. But that's the next path. This path is Loltron and Magneto again. How has Rob not gotten a cereal sponsorship yet? Your lips to God's ears, man. I gotta reach out to the Kellogg's people. Be like, hey guys, I do a Sunday stream and I eat cereal. And if you guys would kindly provide cereal for me to eat, I will eat said cereal while I play video games on YouTube. And honestly, they might go for it. They might go for it. Boink, doink, yoink. Ghost isn't fair cheat code. You know what? For the initial exploration right now, I am okay with that. I am just interested in the loot. Give me them 4 to 5 or 3 to 4 generics, and the 25% tier 5 CC. And here's to hoping it's science, because if it's science, that means I'm like 5% shy of rank 3ing my Spider-Ham, and that would be pretty cool. Boink. Otherwise, I'm like 50% away from finishing anything else off, so that's it would do a lot. It would do a lot, but I'm surprised Marvel Contest of Champions does not have a cereal brand already. Like, there's Baby Yoda cereal, so why isn't there like Contest of Champions cereal? Like, it would make sense. Have little Elsa bites, Howard O's. Please don't go unblockable. Especially, dude. Time's a wasting. Thank you. I mean, Ghost is a cheat code, but so is Omega on biohazard paths. Wonderfully so. Wonderfully so. Designs popping in saying, really, Rob? Lamau. That's good designs. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the cereal stream. Hope you're doing well. And I hope all of you guys out there are doing well. Happy early January. Gotta say, the first 3 days of this year have been a lot better than the first 3 days of last year. So, I mean, not like that means anything, but still, I choose to take that as a good sign. Get paid in cereal. Oh yeah. Just load me up. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Good Lord. Especially, dude. Thank you. And there we go. Sorry, to pay attention to that one. See Hulk on the cover. You wouldn't know it was in the box until you opened it. Mine was Rusty Nails and a Feather. Well, that would be an interesting cereal. Frosted Corgs. Part of this complete breakfast. Kamala corn pops. That works. That works on so many levels. I give you points just for the pun. Or the play on the alliteration at the very least. I mean, Marvel might not like that so much. Just because they're trying to prop her up as the new, for new Avengers. All around. Electra and the electrolytes. See, now we're getting into the juices. Why have Gatorade when you can have Electra? It's filled with electrolytes. Cinnamon Toast Groot. Part of this complete breakfast. Stop it. Stop it. Freaking. God damn. Stupid evasion nonsense. No touching. No touching. Cakes would just be Drax. Hey, if it's a Drax cereal, you open up the box and there's nothing inside. Did they always have an icon for Omega Red's ability? Like health and power steal? Or is that new? Because I only just barely noticed. Groot loops. Thank you, Andy. There you go. Perfect. I love it. Eric says, alright, I'm gonna go practice Red Guardian. Was fun being here. See ya, bro. Alright, Eric, take care, bud. Enjoy that Red Guardian. He is so much fun. He is so much fun. Keep getting whacked by Black Widow. It's their stupid evade, man. It's the stupid evade that gets me. Because I anticipate the evade. But because the bot is programmed to evade and attack like simultaneously, that's what gets me. It's like, oh, she's evading? Awesome. And then boop. Alright, I got this. Fruit groups, roots, and apple drax. I think we're onto something, guys. Heal me. There we go. Get out of here. I'll take that. Frosted Quakes. Well, between the Frosted Quakes, the Fruit Groots, and the Apple Drax, there we go. It's a full product line, guys. It is a full product line. I forget those. That the Rising Sun also has Biohazard, I think, right? So I just now need to, let's see, sort out which villain to bring for that fun and exciting sassy boss later on. Because there really aren't a whole lot of great options. I mean, there's some options. There's a lot of options. What am I talking about? I don't even need to do that. I could just use... Could probably bring Sentinel. Because, I mean, the other bit is to just horseman somebody and then just blitz. That's an idea, too. Or finally learn how to play proper MCoC. So many fun fights. This path's gonna suck. This one's huge. This is a huge path. What the dickens? You need those that omega 3 fatty acid, right? I have 7.5 hours to do 3 people's worth of over a month of work, and yet I'll spend about 75% of that time grinding arena. I may need professional help. Well, you said it, bud. You said it. Looks like Rob is pretty close to 1,500. Yeah, last I checked, it was 2 shy. Two subs shy of 15. That's pretty cool. It's a fun milestone. Halfway to 2K. Well, 3/4 of the way to 2K, I guess. This is gonna be bad. Oh, thank goodness it was a KO. Thank goodness it was a KO. Otherwise, that would have degened me and I'd have been done. Eight more days till I can waste my 300,000 on not so many featured 5 stars. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. I'm just hoping beyond all hope. They've got some exciting other champions in there. Aside from just the features, right? Spider-Ham's going to be amazing. I-Bomb is going to be great. Bunch of good champs in there, but, you know, I wouldn't mind having like a Scarlet Witch in there as well, you know? One can hope. One can hope. Sure. Ghost, why not? Alright, Billy. Take care. You make like a banana and split. Always a pleasure, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Always good to see you. Come back here. Man, stupid. Well, that's a rip. Gamorreos. I only think of like the Gamorrean guards from Star Wars when I hear that, which would be really fun as well. Tom says, I just going outside to go out of the recycling, to put out the recycling. There you go. I wonder for this if it's the first hit of the it is the first hit of the special. And it's every hit of the special that does it. Very nice. I like that. That's nice. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't put me over the 10 Furies. Hopefully. Oh, good. But I still gotta do that, heavy attack him away. Wow, this is luck all around. Bye-bye, Storm. Weather app says it's like -2 degrees out there. It's a little chilly. Just a little bit. Sentinel fight. Rob rhymes with Bob. You know, I never realized that. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. This is probably gonna be a slog of a fight with this Sentinel off. I have never learned how to play a Sentinel. Like, I recognize you gotta get to the 100 analysis charges, right? But just like dexing is gonna be so long. 25 dexes. And then of course his analysis is already done. Nobody got time for this. Especially my dude. To which I must ask, is this truly quicker? Rob, are you creating your thumbnails? Yes, I am. I do all of the art, all of the editing, everything you see on the channel is mine. Something I worked on. Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. And it's been fun. It's been a really solid learning process. Like designing YouTube thumbnails is a lot different than designing most other pieces of marketing art. And I still got a lot to learn, but it's going good. That is so much shock damage. I did nowhere near as much. Come on. Come on. Come on. My dude here is toying with me. There we go. Awesome, I was hoping so. I hate Fiverr. Yes, me too. I mean, Fiverr is great for what it is, but you also... Fiverr also has a reputation. So, funnily enough, shameless plug only #1 of the stream, guys. Shameless plug only #1 of the stream. If you are looking for custom art for your YouTube channel, for your Twitter page, looking for frankly anything illustration, graphic design related, hit me up. Either on Discord, link in the description below, or via email, which also is in the description, I believe. And we'll see about working something out. Because I love what I do. I really do. It's like putting together and figuring out a puzzle. It's like you know what you see in your head, what the final piece, whatever the final product is in your head, right? And you know you got the different assets, right? You know, you got a picture here, you got some text there, you got this, that, and the other. But then the puzzle part is just figuring out how to lay it out, make it look cool, to make it look like the image that you have in your head. Just creating a bunch of stuff along the way too. To answer the stream question, cereal without milk. That is an option too. I mean, every cereal that I have on stream here is without milk. I mean, I think that's more just for convenience sake, because, you know, trying to not make a mess here while concurrently streaming and playing a game. But, yeah, usually I'm not a big milk fan unless it's like Rice Krispies or something. Rice Krispies is like my biggest exception. It's like, yes, I don't usually have milk on cereal. However, it is Rice Krispies, so I will be having milk. Awesome, Andy. Yeah, hit me up. You got any questions or any of that? I will do my best to help out. Good luck, bud. It's a really fun field. Really fun field. Rob, we are the 2K steak house burger compared to the dollar burger at McDonald's these days when it comes to graphic design work. Fiverr. Yes. Yes. It's fun watching YouTube videos of people that post like videos from Fiverr. It's like I paid, you know, five artists from Fiverr to design a logo, and some of the things that they get, it's interesting. Alright, so this is going to be a painful fight. I know it already. This is going to be a painful fight. And a slow fight. Thankfully, I've got Omega. Thankfully, I've got Saberman. So that's going to help a little bit. But when he starts raging, then that's just going to slow stuff down. Gotta be careful with that special 2 now, apparently. Alright, come on, dude. Okay, cool. Ouch. That's what I get for trying to be fancy. Is it wrong to use something like Illustrator? No. No, not at all. Not in the least bit. Illustrator is one of the biggest and best tools you can use. I mean, granted, I mean, obviously, like anything else in life, which is a pretty dumb thing to say coming out of my mouth, but I mean, talent is with the artist, right? And it's however the artist decides to use their talent with whatever tool is what makes something look cool. Like a software isn't going to make something look cool. It's the artist doing it in the first place that makes it cool. That having been said, I don't have many positive things to say off the top of my head about people who would look down on talent using Illustrator for graphic design. I don't understand. Man Falcon says, how's the run going? Pretty good. This is chapter 5? I don't know, the longest, sloggiest path. So it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. It is a fairly item-free run so far. I should have looked at the nodes. This is what, it's not special connoisseur, but I only do damage on specials. Come on, bud. Come on, monkey man. Please. 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 Really? Just so little. It does so little. And masochism. That's what it was. Is everything else on this Squirrel Girl too? Otherwise I'm just ghosted. I love Adobe products, but I think one of my biggest critiques for Adobe products is that every iteration they come out with, they just move the buttons around just because. It's like, hey, welcome to Adobe CC 2021. We got this cool new stuff, but you're gonna spend most of your time second guessing yourself because the button used to be there, but it's not there anymore. It's here on the other side of the workspace. So have fun with that. I'm like, hey, thanks. I just figured out that's where it is in the first place, and now I gotta relearn it again. So thanks, guys. I'm gonna need to pop some of those 4-hour crystals. I do not want to burn units on this. I always encourage my clients that want to try it out themselves to do it, because one thing it does is give them more understanding of what it takes for us to do our job. And that's the biggest thing, really. There's always such a disconnect between what they ask for and what it actually takes to get them what they ask for. Or, inversely, once they actually start trying to do what it is that they want to do, not only does it make or help them illustrate why they come to us in the first place, but also that maybe they're trying to do too many things. And that happens a good deal too. Not that it's a bad idea, we just need to hone it down a little bit. Come on. There we go. Now let's dance. Beautiful. Beautiful. This wretched hit monkey utterly owned me. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Such a fun combination too between buffet and power shield or whatever it is. Rob, what do you think about the Omega Red run that Kabam hasn't bothered to fix? I don't know, man. It's either something that's just so fundamentally broken about the coding behind the scenes, and that's why they haven't been able to fix it. As opposed to, I don't think that they would just like go out of their way to silently nerf the guy intentionally. But they've got so many things on their plate for things that they need to tweak and fix. Maybe they just overlooked it. None of these are revives. Actually, you know what I should do before I do any of that? Let's clear out the stash, claim whatever's claimable in there. I don't think there's any revives left. Look at all this tech stuff, guys. I can't do anything with this tech stuff because we haven't had a tech champ since March or April. And still, no tech champs for a little while at the very least. Fun times. And still use Audition for a podcast. Yeah. Because, I don't know, like for me, when I plug something in and I want it to work, I want it to work. Right? Improve on it, iterate on it, great, but don't fundamentally change what it is just because, just to make it different. I'm sure it only takes an hour at tops. Yeah, an hour tops means that it's going to take you probably a good 3 hours, 4 maybe, before revisions. That or clients who, unwittingly or not, ask for duplicitous and contrary things. Come on, dude. Get wrecked. Last time was the charm. Hey, Marm's stopping in and saying, yo, what's good, Marm? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Sunday Serial Stream. How's it going, bud? Alright, what do we got left over here? 3 paths. 4 paths. 5 paths. I just haven't made the last one the longest, done they? Look, Joe fix it. Monster. That's cool. Special one bias, cool. Well, how about this? How about this? Might almost be a good stopping point for the night, guys. Wrap this up another time. Hey, congrats on that Wonder Woman. Or, Invisible Woman. One of those. One of those characters. Oh. Wait for it to come back. Was Domino a good first rank 4 5-star? She is awakened. Yeah, she's not bad. She's not bad. My biggest critique with Domino is that she's extremely RNG reliant. But she's a good champ. She can do a lot of damage, especially if she's paired up with Masakra and the other guy, Red Hulk. Wow. Yeah, then you'll be having a pretty good time. But again, that is going to be doing it for tonight. Again, I think that's a good place to call it, because last chunk here for 5 paths. That's going to take a minute. But let's see who else is streaming here. Let's see, could raid Grady, we could raid Pool Dead, could raid Yeet. Let's go say hey to Pool Dead again. Let's do that, shall we? Falcon says, quick question. Gilly99, if you... Oh. If you knock out your opponent with a special 3, you start with 100 combo next fight, even if you won the first fight with less than 100 combos? Yes, that is... Yes. Because it converts the soul of the opponent that you fought into the 100 hits. Regardless, so it could be like anywhere between 20 hits and 500 hits. You're still gonna get the 100 next fight. But that is gonna do me for tonight, everybody. I got a link there in the comment section. I'm gonna go raid Pool Dead. Pool Dead is a newer YouTuber here. You're starting up. Just hit 200 subs. So go say howdy and hang out for just a sec. But I want to thank you guys for watching here the last few hours. This has been the Super Serial Sunday Serial Stream, Applejacks edition. Always a pleasure. If you guys could kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel. That helps boost the analytics for YouTube here. That helps the channel grow, and ring that notification bell. Stay on top of upcoming videos, including some stuff I can't talk about yet. That is going to be dropping here this next week. So, there we go. That is going to do me, everybody. Again, hope you all are doing well. Happy early January. And until next time, all, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. Be well, everybody. Bye for now.